What's going on, No DQ Galaxy? This is Cindy G here, aka the worst wrestling trivia challenger in history. But whatever. Anyway, so today's video, this is going to be the predictions video for All In, which will take place this Saturday, September 1st in Chicago, Illinois. So before I get everything started, Aaron's going to be doing a 2-hour live stream called Call In. So make sure you guys get your questions ready and make sure to download your Skype app and your Skype software so that way you guys can call and Aaron's going to answer the phone call, and that way you guys can ask him any wrestling related topics. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Western. Again, it's going to be this Thursday, August 30th. So make sure to hit that bell button on the NoDQ.com YouTube channel. So anyway, so All In, this is going to be one interesting show. I mean, Cody and the Young Bucks has done it already, and man, this is going to be one hell of a show. You guys can watch it on FITE TV, so make sure to order that, even though it's somewhat pricey, but hell, I already ordered it already, so I'm looking forward to the event. And as well as for the 0-hour pre-show match, you guys can watch it exclusively on WGN America, which look for your local cable provider. Hopefully it will be on FITE TV, but who knows. Anyway, so we have it's 10 matches total and 2 of the 0-hour pre-show match. And let's go ahead and talk about each of the matches as well as for my picks. So for the first pre-show match you have is a tag team match between the Briscoe brothers, consists of Jay and Mark Briscoe versus SoCal Uncensored, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky. So this is going to be a good start of the pre-show match for the fact that you have is the Briscoe brothers, who are the OG in Ring of Honor, known for their hardcore tactic in both singles competition and for tag team competition. And they put up one hell of a fight. And then you have is SCU as a stable alongside Christopher Daniels. They're pretty impressive, especially if you saw like past Being the Elite episode where they have their own segment talking crap about each of the town they visited, starting off with Scorpio Sky saying, "This is the worst town I ever been in." And then they talk crap and say, SoCal is so much better, SoCal needs this, and blah, blah, blah. And then with the battle cry of SCU, SCFNU, and stuff like that. And this is going to be a good warm-up of the match, especially you saw in last week's Being the Elite episode where you saw Kazarian and Sky in training mode because they're facing like one of the most notable hardcore tag team ever in Ring of Honor. But for my pick, I'm going to have to go with the Briscoe brothers for the win. And this is going to be one hell of a good start for the pre-show. And for the last of the 0-hour pre-show match you have is the 15-person over the budget battle royale. By the time of the recording of the video, they'll be announcing 3 more people, but one of them did featuring All In, but I don't know which match he'll be part of, but he's probably going to be in the over the budget battle royale, and that person is MJF. Whatever. Now for the remaining participant has been announced. You have is Jordynne Grace, Moose, Rocky Romero, Colt Cabana, Ethan Page, Brian Cage, Billy Gunn, Jimmy Jacobs, Marco Stunt, Brandon Cutler, and Punishment Martinez. And the winner of the Over the Budget Battle Royale will get to be the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Champion against the current champ, Jay Lethal, which I'm going to talk about it next when it's the main card. So for my 3 picks for the Over the Budget Battle Royale, my first pick is going to be someone that definitely deserves a title shot, especially he was a former Ring of Honor television champion, and he's part of the stable in New Japan Pro Wrestling called Chaos. My first pick is going to be Rocky Romero. My second pick is going to be someone who is also a Ring of Honor. Definitely deserves a push in Ring of Honor, especially for the title shot. So my second pick is going to be Punishment Martinez. My third pick is, he used to be in Impact. Well, I don't know if he's still in Impact Wrestling or not because we haven't seen him in a while, but he went under a different name. And he used to be in Ring of Honor as well, under a different name. So for my third pick, I mean, he has a huge ego, but hey, it's all ego, Ethan Page. And now, moving on to the main card, which is, as I mentioned, the first match is the Ring of Honor World Championship match between the current champ, Jay Lethal, versus whoever's the winner of the Over the Budget Battle Royale. So, with Jay Lethal's title reign, it went well until this whole accusation surfaced that his title run is costing his credibility in Ring of Honor. But I don't know what's going on with the reports because I don't care less about that. And plus, there's like too much drama has been going on with these reports, like the whole he say, she say situation. And as you guys saw on past episode being delayed, he has a a segment going on, but then when the whole accusation surfaced, he didn't appear in the Being Elite episode until the Go Home episode, which is like the last episode before the All In event. He came back with his skit, and it's a very interesting skit, you guys, like him being possessed by the spirit of Macho Man Randy Savage, trying to bring back his Black Machismo gimmick from Impact Wrestling when he used to be part of that roster. Yeah, everything is crazy. Like, some of the storyline for leading up to some of the matches for All In is from Being the Elite. So I just wanted to make that clear, guys. So for my pick, and the reason why I choose 3 guys for that, because you have 2 that is currently in Ring of Honor, and you have 1 who is a former Ring of Honor star. So for my pick, I feel that the title's gonna be switched, guys. So whoever's gonna be the #1 contender will be crowned as the new Ring of Honor champion. So those are my pick. And so anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next match in the main card. Next up, you have a singles match between that bad boy, Joey Janela, with Penelope Ford versus Adam Hangman Page. So you guys know who Joey Janela is, with his infamous rooftop bump that went viral on social media and on the NoDQ.com Facebook group. Yeah, you guys talk about Joey Janela on and off. Now here it is. He has a match. For All In and all that stuff. But whatever. Anyway, so this storyline is also a very interesting yet surreal storyline where Adam has been accused of quote-unquote killing Joey Ryan, which of course he did because he was possessed by a boot or whatever. But anyway, now like he admitted he'll kill anybody with the name Joey, but I don't know. But then when I saw the last Being the Elite episode, which is the Go Home episode, you saw that on an autograph signing, Joey Janela smoking a cigarette alongside his main squeeze, Penelope, counter Hangman Page, and he slammed Adam's hand with his fist. So this is going to be a pretty interesting rivalry going on, but I could see this match will have an interference going on, whether with Penelope Ford or hell, we may see Joey Ryan. Who knows? But for my pick, it's going to be Joey Janela for the win. And next up, you have is a 4-way match, which you have is Madison Rayne versus Britt Baker versus Chelsea Green versus Tessa Blanchard. So this is going to be one of my hardest picks to choose because I'm a huge fan of all 4 ladies. I mean, you have is Tessa Blanchard, which, by the way, spoiler alert, because it's going to be airing on Impact Wrestling this week, and you guys saw the reports, of course. Tessa Blanchard is the current Impact Knockouts champion. There you have it. So, yeah. And then you have is Madison Rayne, who formerly was in Impact Wrestling. Well, she got recently released from Impact, but now she has been competing in this year's Mae Young Classic under her real name, Ashley Rains. And she is a very impressive striker, but also she has like the hybrid skill for her in-ring ability. And then you have is Chelsea Green, formerly known as Laurel Van Ness. I don't know if she's gonna bring back her hot mess gimmick, because like when she was in different indie wrestling company under her real name Chelsea Green, she did brought out the hot mess gimmick. So I don't know, but who knows. And then you have is Britt Baker. She's very talented in the indie wrestling circus, but I feel she's pretty underrated because like the only thing that she's known for is being the current girlfriend of NXT star Adam Cole, baby. But yeah. So anyway, for my pick, I feel that she definitely needs to have her credibility to be the first female to win at All In. So for my pick, it's gonna be Britt Baker for the win. And next up, you have is a singles match that is pretty interesting, but it's part of a storyline from Being the Elite, which you have is 1/3 of SCU Christopher Daniels versus Aerostar Stephen Amell. Yeah. This is one random match has been thrown together, but it's for storyline purposes on Being the Elite. But I would say this. In last week's episode of Being the Elite, Christopher Daniels cut an incredible promo, even better than his promo from Impact Wrestling, saying that for the past 25 years in the wrestling industry, he beat countless people, like for title shots in all shapes and sizes, how he overcome his perseverance in some of the matches. And he's actually looking forward to beating the actor of Era, proving that, you know, how can he beat someone who is in his early 50s and a veteran as well. And then, of course, you have Stephen Amell. I mean, you guys saw him in WWE in the past where he competed in, like, tag team matches as a celebrity guest star. And then in Ring of Honor where he teamed up with the Bullet Club. He is pretty impressive. I know he's currently in training with Cody, and he does his own stunt, of course. But I don't watch Arrow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a Marvel girl, so yeah. But I don't know how he's going to play it out in this match, but it could go either way. There's probably going to be some interference going on, possibly from Bullet Club on one side and with SCFNU on the other. But I'm going to go with my gut feeling. As much as I respect Christopher Daniels, but I wanted him to win, I'm going to have to choose Stephen Amell to win because it's probably going to be one of those matches that's going to be a lot of interference going on. But hey, it will be a pretty interesting match worth watching, but who knows. Anyway, next up you have is a 6-man tag team match between the team of the Golden Elite, consists of the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi, versus the team of Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito. So this is a pretty interesting match in the making. I know on Twitter, I think it was Matt or Nick Jackson, one of the Young Bucks, stated that they're not feeling well, if they're not sure they're going to make it for All In. But hopefully he'll recover from the viral viruses he's gone through. I don't know. Possibly we may see one more person in that match, possibly a member of Bullet Club. Who knows? And then you have is Rey Mysterio and Bandito, who is the OG of the luchador industry. Especially Rey used to be, I don't know what's going on with his situation. He signed with WWE under a legendary contract or not. I'm not sure. There has been so many conflicting reports about Rey going back to WWE anytime soon at this point, but who knows? And then you have is Phoenix, who is currently in Impact Wrestling and in Lucha Underground as well. But hopefully he better shows up for the event. Who knows? But for my pick, I'm going to have to choose the Golden Elite to win the match. But we'll find out more by the time of the recording of the video if one of the members of the Young Bucks will make it to All In. So make sure to follow their social media just in case. And NoDQ.com will have reports on that as well from this, yeah. Anywho, next up, you have is a singles match that is pretty random but interesting. What you have is the villain, Marty Scurll, versus Kazuchika Okada. Yes, you guys, I did pronounce Okada's name. There. Anyway, this is one hell of a match that is put together, but I can understand that because, as you guys saw in past Being the Elite episode, that when Marty found out he's gonna compete in a match against Okada, one of the most notable, longest reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion, for his infamous finisher, the Rainmaker, he tries seeking out an advice from current NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis, but he got a mediocre response. And from there on, like in episodes later on, that everybody told him that he's effed. And that one counter in last week's episode of Being the Elite where Marty countered Okada, where Okada gave the signals. That means Marty should go stay in the Cruiserweight division and other civil libel message you guys can think of. But anyway, but I would say this, on the Go Home episode of Being the Elite, Marty cut out one of his pretty impressive, but his best promo ever, seeing that everybody has been doubting him, that he's gonna lose to Okada, and how much he is really upset that, like, he's trying to bust his butt off, trying to make it to the heavyweight division. He doesn't want to be in the junior heavyweight division, but more into the big league. And I can stand where he's coming from. Yeah. But anyway, in order for him to win, he needed to prove that he could beat Okada. But for how this match is going to turn out, it could end in someone, both guys will be taking a hard bump, and then the ref will count to 10 until one person will got up and the other person will still stay down in the ring. So for my pick, it's either way. My pick is going to be Okada for the win. And at the end, we'll have a standing ovation for Marty for putting one hell of a big fight. Alrighty, and so next up you have is a singles match that, again, this is going to be a match of the night. We have is Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. / Dark / Cero Miedo / whatever Pentagon go through by. Yeah. So this is going to be another match in the making that we're all waiting for, especially like you saw in past episode Being the Elite, how much Kenny is scared to death that he's facing the hardcore guy from TNA. Yeah. And so this is going to be one of those matches that's going to end in, like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to go ahead with my pick. And of course, my obvious answer is going to be Kenny Omega for the win. And finally, you have is the main event match, which is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, which you have is the champ, Nick Aldis, formerly known as Impact Wrestling star Magnus, versus Cody Rhodes with Brandy Rhodes. So this is going to be a very interesting match, especially this is the first ever match has been announced for All In. And I'm going to go ahead with my pick and explain my reasoning with my pick. So for my pick, I feel that Nick Aldis is actually going to retain the title because I don't see Cody winning the NWA World Heavyweight title because he's still in a storyline with Juice Robinson and he's trying to compete for the IWGP United States Champion. So I'm not sure how it's going to end either way, but I have a feeling there may be some interference from Flip Gordon because he is trying to be booked for All In, but it may be towards like a screwjob finisher, but who knows. So again, my pick is going to be is Nick Aldis. And that is it, you guys, for all the predictions and for my picks for the first ever All In. Thank you so much for watching. And let me go ahead and give you guys my plug. So you guys can follow me at nodq.com/Cindy. That's going to take you directly to my Twitter page. Also, make sure to follow me at simply_C_OK on Instagram and on my YouTube channel as well, which I did posted a updated video regarding my YouTube channel as well. And don't forget, make sure to go to nodq.com/shirts. That's going to take you directly to the Pro Wrestling Tee store for nodq.com. And you guys can purchase all the nodq.com t-shirts, like the review, the debate, the panel, and your favorite nodq.com personalities. Plus, there's going to be a deal going on for the All In event starting August 30th all the way to, I think, September 2nd. I gotta check it out. So yeah, so make sure to check it out. And also, you guys, make sure to follow your favorite NoDQ.com personalities like Aaron Riff, Jeff Meacham, Greg Cherry, Virtue, Interstate Kyle, Big G or Certified G, TJS, Stefan Osborne, Kayfabe Candy Ass, Dylan, and Son Goku, and again, yours truly as well. And last but not forget, make sure to follow NoDQ.com social media page and the website for all the latest news regarding WWE and other wrestling related news. And don't forget to comment down below who are your picks for All In and all that stuff. And subscribe to his channel, hit the like button, and click on the bell button for notifications, especially for, again, this Thursday, 2-hour free live stream call-in, alright? Anyway, you guys, this is Cindy G, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Cheers, y'all.